All right, one of our last sets of looking at the tools, we're going to be doing the hand, the zoom tool, as well as some of these extra ones. Okay, so the hand, let's see, you've got the rotate view tool and the hand tool, and it simply will allow you to move around an image, especially if you're zoomed in quite a lot. You know, you'll be able to get where you need to go. And the rotate hand tool, I've honestly I don't really use this, so, but it does allow you to get to different parts of your image. The zoom tool, okay, so I don't use the zoom tool often because I use a different set of hotkeys, but if you wish to zoom out, into it, the plus is on already. You can keep zooming. If you wish to zoom out, you just need to hold down your option key and then it'll zoom you out this way. Otherwise, the hotkeys are going to be your command or control and the plus and minus on your keyboard. So that's what I use most often. Then the edit toolbar. It's helpful for things that you just don't use very much. So for example, for me, I don't ever use these, so I'd probably just get rid of those. Any like these ones, I just, again, if in the video, if you saw, I just don't use those. I don't use, well, color sampler, I guess I didn't look too quickly yet, but I don't use these very often either. So for me, I would just take out anything that it's not worth probably keeping it. It's still on the toolbar, as you'll see, and honestly, I never ever use the pencil. So that might be about it. Great. The rest of the things, like, again, I don't do 3D stuff in here, so I probably would also take this one out. Very occasionally will I use the pen tool. So, at this point, you probably don't know what you will and won't use, except for a couple of the ones that I mentioned that we will not be using at all, like the slice tools. So, yeah, so I'll just say done. And then that now is just a little bit less to deal with. It's not a ton more, but it's a little bit less. And then these are now all the ones that I added to. They're still available. They're just down here amongst things I simply just don't use very much.